What's up guys, it's Mike back again today, MF Vape. Thanks for tuning into the channel, hope you're all doing very well indeed. Right, today I've been sent some pods here. These are called Vape Smart Vape IQ, and it's kindly sent over for the purpose of this review from Hangsen. So thank you very much for that. But basically we got this little yellow one here, and we got this more sleeker looking taller one that's in a like grey colour. So without further ado, we're going to go down low to the table, we'll have a look around the packaging, show the different pods that go with each of these devices, and then we'll come back up top and I'll give you my thoughts on the Vape IQ pod kits. Okay, see you down low in a bit. Right, down at the table we've got our pair of Vape IQ kits here, so we'll have a look at the smaller one first. So a quick look around this box. We've got a product warning there. I'm not sure what language that is in, but it's there. We've got IQ written on the side. It says ultra portable device, Vape Smart Vape IQ. On this side I think that's OVS. On this side here we've just got a serial number and a yellow marker because I have the yellow version, and on the back we've just got some very small writing there. I think it's a 600 milliamp hour battery. We've got a pod, 1.25 ohm pod, and everything is written in, I don't know if that's German, but I never studied German at school, so the box does just fall open like so. This is a nice hard box. Take that out, pull off the little lid there, you get a nice instruction manual. Pull out one, so you've got different languages there. There's the English, very small writing again. Comes in lots of different languages though. Get a little caution card here, fully saturated cotton, etc. And inside find this little bottle here which has got a needle tip on it, which you can just put this cover on here. So it's quite a good idea to decant your favourite liquid and put it in here, because you do need to use this tip. We'll show you that very shortly. You also get your micro USB charging cable there, and here is the actual pod. So you've actually got the core, you can't really see it, but it's down the bottom, and you can just see there we've got the cotton that's coming through the actual core. On the bottom there are your contacts. That's where the airflow goes. This is where you pull this little piece out here, and this is where you actually fill your e-liquid. So this is where you get your bottle, get your fine tipped, and it literally you just squeeze it in there and fill it up. This one's already full up, but you just squeeze it in there till you can just see that it's full, and then plug your stopper back in. So on the top here you'll notice that got a couple of holes we've got there. That's where you breathe through. You've also got the airflow hole, and that one goes all the way through to there. So we'll just zoom it out a little bit, get our mod. So this looks like this. It's in yellow, so very nice. We've got a little sticker there which you can peel off. We've got OVS, different markings on there. On the bottom you've got your USB charging and a couple of Phillips screws. IQ written on that side, and we've got the LED light there which glows up when you vape on it. And we've also got this button here, so you just look inside there, there's your contacts, and that's where that marries up with the airflow. So you just plug this in. A little bit tricky, but push it down and it clicks, and then you can actually vape it with it down like this. You just put your mouth over here, and when you take a draw this LED lights up. But you can pop this piece open, so it pops open like so, and then you can just vape it like that. So basically that is it for that particular pod. So there's no variable voltage, no variable wattage, anything like that. It's just a plug and play device. So we get the other one now. So this is the taller version, so same sort of goings on the back, gives you a little bit of information. This one's a 400 milliamp hour battery, and we got a 1.5 ohm coil in this. So usual instruction manual there. We've also got the caution about how to saturate your pod before you take a draw. We've got the bottle, the USB charging cable, and we've also got our pod here. Right, have a quick look around this device. This really is a fingerprint magnet. We've got IQ written on there. We have got a little screen on here. I'll show you that in a minute when we actually put the pod in. Little markings there. We've got a little S going on. This is a little juice level display, but I find it a little bit too small to actually use, to be honest. So this one does come with a little silicone dust cover that goes on top. I haven't been bothering with this because it's just a bit fiddly for me. But here's your mouthpiece on this one, so you have actually got a mouthpiece on this. It's quite a tight drawer, this one. So there are your contacts, which make contact with the contacts in there. You'll just see them. You also have to remove this silicone piece here, and the same procedure. You literally put your needle tip in there, fill it up. As you can see, this one's also full, but you can also put the tip through here, because on this one we have got the core situated around here. You can't really see it, but it just gives it a little bit of extra added juice to make sure that it's saturated before use. So it's just a case of plugging this very fiddly bit back in, and there it is. That's in there now. So then get your pod, push it in, and there you go. And we have got the screen, we've got the battery indicator, and it says puffs. There's no puff counter on it. It just glows up blue when you actually take a puff. So yeah, that is it, guys. So let's go back up top and I'll tell you what I think about these IQ kits. Right, back up top with the Vape IQ kits. Right, we'll start with this yellow one first. What do I think to this? Well, with it fully shut up, it's a really nifty little device, this one. You know, smaller than the credit card. It's a little bit wider, obviously, but this one's definitely pocket friendly. You can just chuck it in your handbag or whatever. But yeah, it's very well built, this one. We've got this little fire button thing, or it releases the actual pod. It's a little bit tricky to pull the thing out though. You do require like a little bit of tissue sometimes if it's got a little bit of juice over it. It's just hard to get hold of. So yeah, for people who've got dexterity issues, that is going to be too much like hard work, because I'm struggling with it myself. But yeah, it just plugs in there, and then you just pop it up again, put it up a little bit more, then you can take a drag. So that's what we're going to do now. As you can see there, the LED light does come on when you're taking your drag on it. So what do I think of the vape quality and everything? Well, first of all, normally I vape 6 milligrams in all of my mouth to lung devices. So I put that in this one, freebase liquid. I think it was 70/30 VG, and it does vape okay, but it's not really giving me the hit I desired. So I went out and bought some Nick salts, because I've been hearing rave reviews about using those in pods. So we've got some of that in here at the moment, and it's at 20 milligrams. But yeah, even so, I find it a little bit too airy, this one, for me, and it's not really giving me the sort of hit that I'd expect. It's a pleasant draw on it. It sort of does replicate smoking a cigarette, but it's a little bit too airy for my liking. You're not really getting a good nicotine hit from it. I think you've got to take a really strong draw. So if you draw it like that, a really good long draw, then you do get more of a hit. But doing the shorter type draws, it's not really working for me. And the airflow is just a little bit too much, I would say, for this particular one. But yeah, so I'm not quite sure about this one, whether I would actually carry on using it, because to be honest, I've had better pods than this one. So we'll go on to the next one now. Right, this is the longer version, which has got the little screen on it. Right, much the same with this one. I did start off with 6 milligrams of e-liquid, and I've now got the 20 milligram nic salts on it, and I'm still not getting a really satisfying hit from this one either. Like, it's not quite as airy as the other one. In fact, this one has got a lot more tighter draw, but for me personally, it's still not giving me a satisfying hit. Now, in the EU, we're only allowed 20 milligram maximum e-liquid strength, so I'm not sure what this would be like if you try 40 or 50 milligram if you're in the States or somewhere like that. But for me, using like your normal freebase or the 20 milligram nic salts, it's just not really giving me the satisfying hit that I desire from a pod. So for me personally, I wouldn't recommend this to a newbie vapor, because I don't think it's giving the hit that you require. So yeah, I've had better pod kits this year, and unfortunately these two aren't quite up to the mark in my opinion. So big thanks to Hangsen for sending over the vape IQs over for the purpose of this review. It is very much appreciated, so big thumbs up for that. So if you did enjoy the video, guys, please give it a little thumbs up, and if you're new to the channel and you like what you see, consider subscribing and make sure you hit the little bell notification. You'll be notified of all my latest videos. Now, most of my videos can also be found on VapeTube, which is a vape reviewers platform, so it'd be good if you could check that one out too. And I can also be found on Instagram, Twitter and Facebook, and not forgetting my website, which is mfvape.co.uk. So until next time, guys, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again very soon. Okay, cheers.